back. Well, it's been another week, and I kind of forgot what I was doing. I believe we built this greenhouse mostly for testing reasons or to see how it works. Some people pointed out that maybe the snow I used to stabilize this might be cursed. But I think... Oh, I see. It'll make an air pocket, and it might break the greenhouse. But I filled the sides in, I believe, so I think it'll be fine. It doesn't matter. I mostly just want it to grow grass. I'm not sure if breaking these give you back a block anymore. Let's find out the hard way. I think they give you back a dirt. I don't think they're destroyed now. Okay then. They are destroyed. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody I did that. Okay. Someone was a bit... let's say they wanted me to not spend time doing pointless things, but this is mostly for science. That's okay. Now, for science reasons, I'm going to make this thing taller. I'd say, let's say, I don't know, 4 blocks taller. Now, after I do that, I'll decide what to do. I guess we could talk about what I want to do. All right, so I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about the eternal darkness, right? And I read some of the comments, and it kind of sounds like that when the eternal darkness comes, it's not just going to be like cold. It's going to be so cold I die. Now, can anybody confirm or deny the veracity of those comments? Because if that's the case, then I'm going to have to rethink what I'm doing a little bit. So maybe we should give ourselves a cutoff, right? Maybe, I don't know when, but maybe I should give myself like a month where I have to start traveling southward to a warmer, potentially warmer climate. Usually that's what I normally do. In fact, that's what I had originally planned when we made this character, but we ended up just sticking around here somehow, meandering. I don't really mind it here, but I think some people might be getting tired of this area, which I say, I'm sorry, but we're still just going to do it the way Blue Guy wants to do it. Right, so, but I am considering, like, maybe we should give ourselves a cutoff. I'm hoping with that small farm plot that we have, that we could get a few pieces of grass here and there. But I'm starting to think that I might just have to give this place up to head southward, because I don't know how survivable. I've never, when I play this way, I've never lived long enough to experience the long dark. And when I do live long, I usually get to the far south, to the point where it's a little warmer. But this was like a long time ago, and I don't know how different things are. So that's what's on my mind right now for Blue Guy. So that, I would like some input on that, like what you guys think about it. I'm leaning towards maybe one more month out here trying to build up our resources, mostly just try to get more bags. Like maybe I'll just focus on murdering some sloths and making more bags, or we could just walk north. Now that I have a bag, walk north and hope that we get more threads on the way. Like if we get more ruins, and even if it's just bony soil, I could sift it then and there. Which sucks because we just built that house, right? And it would have been nice to use it, but I'm starting to think I might be better off just heading south, like right now. The thing is the extreme danger, right? I think we can manage our hunger now that we know like this strategy, because it does make a massive difference. But the danger is just walking across landscapes like this, where a bear could just be around a corner. I've died several times this way on my normal streams, where I'm just walking around, you know, trying to travel a great distance, and I get murked by a bear. And I think we have to deal with the most dangerous bear, right? Polar bears. So it'll be hard to not get murked, we'll say. I also have another question for you guys, because I could try to avoid this. I can't completely. I'm sure you guys got used to my whining already, if you're still around. I think I'll do a better job about cutting that back. But are you guys okay with blog posting? What I mean is that, like, if I just start talking about things randomly, nothing to do with the game, right? Like how irritating is that going to be? right? Because that's kind of a habit I've developed over the years streaming, and I don't think I could like undo that completely when I do this. Like I'm not sure I can control myself. Okay, we're strictly just making this taller just to well, enrage one fella, because they really did like that I made this so that I spent any time at all doing this, and they're not wrong. Let me just make this clear. They're 100% correct. But since I'm a sassy Sal, I got to just make this a little bit taller, because I think it'll be that much cooler if it's that much taller, right? I need to compensate. Although I think if we add too much height, it won't qualify as a greenhouse, so we can't go too crazy. But let's just make it a tiny bit taller, just to satisfy my, what's the word I'm looking for? Rage? No, it's not rage. I'm just kidding. I just think it's funny. Because I said I'd do it. And I do as I say. Right? There we go. Nice. What are you doing? That's pointless! No, it's fine. Alright? There's a reason for this. Maybe one day you'll understand. There's no good reason. I have no good reason for doing this. Other than my own satisfaction. Okay. Well, I'm hoping grass will turn up there. I get the feeling that it won't. On account that I tend to be cursed all the time. I'm starting thinking that maybe it might be fine to hold on to some of these blocks. Someone suggested to just keep sifting and getting clay. We could do that. Okay, let me think about this. What's the temperature? 7 Celsius, okay. All right, I know you guys don't like it when I do this, but we're just going to pause it for a bit. We're going to think about this. Okay. It is paused, right? Yeah, it's paused. All right. Now, I want some input on this, okay? I am leaning towards this. I'm thinking that we spend a little bit more time here, maybe to try to get one more bag. We have the materials to do it. We just need 4 threads. I kind of want to do that, and just to see what the trader offers. I don't know how many gears I have, but I just want to see if I could sell him something or anything. But the more I think about it, the less reason I have to stay here if we're worried about the perma winter. So depending on what you guys say, I guess I could research this app, but whatever. I don't know. I'll be honest, whenever a game's in development, I don't really trust information unless it's like somebody literally playing right now. Because, you know, sometimes wikis might be not updated, or things may change, or maybe someone's playing with like a billion mods. I've had that happen to me a handful of times, especially on stream. Hey, you can make a sweet hat out of that. Oh, really? Oh, sorry, it's a mod. Right, like that happens to me a lot. I will probably play vanilla. Like, I know you guys suggest a lot of mods and want me to, but I'm just going to play vanilla. That's just the kind of guy I am. And I feel like that way, when I do like a challenge, kind of like self-imposed challenge like this, to play this way, I feel like it's more clear. Like, it's like, oh, it's vanilla. Like, it's more clear of a presentation, right? You don't have to get mods or do this or that. You understand what's happening. You're not like, is that a mod? And I kind of like that aspect of it. Not that it's bad to play with mods, not at all. It's just a preference thing. So somebody said I should just get rid of this. I agree. It does enrage me, right? Because they're not records. I think the records were way cooler in terms of decoration. So I'm just going to do a running throw here. Nice. Right, somebody out there's crying, I always wanted that song. Quirky Tavern. I think Quirky Tavern might play when you're cooking and sitting down in front of a fire indoors. I think that like might proc it. I don't know how it actually works though. This wood slab, I mean, I'm kind of tempted to like take some of all that stuff with us, like the slabs or maybe the boxes. I think the boxes are a good thing to take with us. Obviously the gears. Should we just leave now? It'd be quite the episode if I were to leave now. Like, we just built this home. I think I'll wait to see what you guys say in terms of our survival of the long night, right? Because theoretically, as long as we don't get hit by a strong monster, swimming in circles during a temporal storm out here should keep us alive, theoretically. I think that's possible, but like, if we can't stay warm even by a fire, what if I dual wield fires? I don't know. I'm not sure if that's going to suffice, right? So I'm thinking we might have to leave now just to see if we could get somewhere warmer before the darkness hits, right? The eternal darkness. I don't know if it gets like mega cold or not. If it's just a survivable temperature, then I'm not going to leave maybe. Either way, I do think that today we'll just do some exploring. We'll pick a direction. I'm going to use these ice blocks as our markers. And now that I have room for it, I kind of want to make a bunch of spears so we could go hunting properly again. I'm thinking we bring back firewood. Oh yeah, can we use this? No, we need rope to use that, I think. Well, we could bring back firewood if we want. I don't know. I still feel like we have enough to make do. But is this done? Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Now all we need are our pantaloons. Our pantaloons. Let's get a knife. I have a knife. All right, how does one make pants? Someone's going to be upset. You made the wrong thing. That's fur boots. Is there pants? Am I crazy? Maybe there's no pants. Gloves? Is that what I wanted? Maybe it's... Hold on, let me take a look before I ruin all that waiting. Let's see, fur. So there's fur coat, fur gloves, and knee-high fur boots. So we have the boots, we have the coat, now we just need the gloves. Okay, let's make the gloves then. Pair of fur gloves, please. Oh, again, just to like... I don't know if I should probably pay attention to what I'm saying. I could edit this, but we all know I'm not going to do that. Are you guys cool with the blog posting? Right? Because I think I can't help it. Because right now I'm all sore, right? Because I finally started... I never really done this in my life. I've been lucky that I don't really get, like, too chubby. I was when I was a kid. But I've been exercising because I feel like I've atrophied being a streamer. I feel like I lost a lot of muscle mass, so I'm trying to exercise. So I'm in pain right now. Not in a bad pain, but like, hey, you're sore because you did a bunch of stuff. All right, let's make this. We're gonna... That's probably an annoying topic. I gotta shut up about that stuff. Shut up, Benz. No one cares. I always think about this one guy that was on my stream, and he was like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, but it's my stream. I gotta talk about what I want on my stream. And it always made me laugh thinking about that guy. Look, man, I don't give a fuck. Okay, we have sticks and bones. I guess we're gonna take both of these. I'm not sure what happens if I destroy this. I don't know if I get a grass back or not. The hides, I'll be honest, I'm not too concerned about it. I say we go get a bunch of stones, and let's start moving stuff over here that we want to take with us. Right? So I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna go gather all the stuff I left in the fire, like the clay and that sort of stuff. I want to recover those things. I know I just built this house, but after really thinking about it, we might be better off, because that was the original plan. That's always been the plan, is just to get south to get a more comfy location and kind of like gear up on the way. Now here's what we were giving up. There's tin. There's a batch of tin. There's a bunch of copper. So if we get a large cutoff, like what I mean is that if you guys say, I don't know, Enz, I think you have like this much time to leave. If we have time, I'm thinking what we should do is maybe try to sift enough to at least make a mold and at least get that tin and take it with us. Because tin kind of helps us, you know, get to iron if we happen to come across it a little bit sooner. I don't know. It's not like we'll know if we have enough tin to make an anvil. So I don't know if it's all that worth it. Why am I walking? We don't need to walk anymore. We have our food strat. I do need to make spears, but I just kind of want to gather everything around. I might spend this episode hunting and just talking to you guys about whatever. I think that might be the vibes today. But I'm going to go in that cave and recover all those... Someone said that you could break the stalactites. I don't know what they're called when they're connecting. But I might go back to get those, right? What I can. Do I really care about this? These are not like a big deal to me. Right? So I don't think I care about those. But the clay, however, man, look at all this food. It's like the second one I seen. The clay, however, we're taking. I don't know how much 19 clay would be. Oh yeah, I want to do this for science. Nothing. Okay, I get nothing back. Just had to make sure. Right, now I won't break the ones that we have back home. Let me just check on this guy. I wasn't paying attention last time to see how many days were left. Let's go find out. What's this? Oh, yeah. I mean, I could just collect all the copper at least. We could make a crucible in maybe a pick mold. I think we have enough for that at the very least. And maybe a hammer too. Okay, how about this? I don't know how viable this is. But what if we go get a bunch of firewood, start making coal, gather all the resources here, all the metal resources, and just melt it into one crucible. I don't know how many units it could hold, but we can melt all the metal we get and the tin into one crucible and just take it with us. And then the rest we'll just carry either in bits or just toss it. I kind of like that idea. I'm not sure how much a crucible can hold, but I know it could hold a whole lot, right? Like over 1,000 units, I think. I kind of want to attempt this. I think it's possible, right? I just don't know if it'll get too cold by then. Wallace. One day, right? Right now it's 21, so I guess his stuff will change over. Now, if I were to buy this, it's 8 gears. I don't have 8 gears. I don't know how many I have, but it would have been so cool to have Gambison. Someone mentioned in the comments that other traders might have threads. This guy will not have threads. So I'm going to believe in that guy. Try to keep that in mind. I don't remember. I remember I left I say I don't remember, then remember. I left a camp to warm up on with some firewood and... Oh shit, that bunny's gone, dude. There's no way. He's dead. Sloths are going to eat him alive down there. It's over for him. I left some logs somewhere randomly. I just want to go back and get some resources that I left behind. Right, whether it be grass or... I don't think it's grass. I'm pretty sure I took all the grass with me. But hold on, let's triangulate. This and this intersect to the point I want to be in, which is right here. Let's hope the sloths are gone. All these deranged drifters. I didn't bring a torch, you dumbass. It's okay, I'm just here for rocks. Okay, I'm just here for the rocks, don't mind me. Gets killed by deranged drifter. I would never get killed by a drifter. Unless I am killed by a drifter. I was kind of hoping for more than this, to be honest. What are these? Granite stone. I think we have a lot of granite stone, so I'm not... Ooh, oh shit. I'm leaving. So I didn't forget my knife this time, but I did forget my light, unfortunately. I want to go back a little bit. I know we left back... camp there somewhere. I just don't know where it is exactly. And something by a tree stump, which had a bunch of spears. I don't remember if I recovered them or not. And before I start pumping out tools, I want to see if I could find it. Right, I think that's the camp right there. And I think the tree stump is right there. Right, that's something I would do, is leave a stub. So much copper, dude. I'm liking this copper idea. Right, we could just go back to, like, we just go gather some trees and stuff. And then we gather all this copper. Make at least one copper tool. Then we gather all the tin and just make a bunch, as much bronze as we can and melt it into the crucible. I think that's the plan. Since I can't make an anvil, right? I don't have enough clay for an anvil. Look at all this cool stuff, dude. We're rich. Rich in spear. So I might go hunting with this. Right? I don't have to make any spears at all. I didn't keep anything in here. Got an axe, got a cool bone axe. Put that on my melee slot. Bones will keep up here. Well, I guess I don't have a choice. I want this bonus knife? Not especially. Okay, let's put up the bone axe. Take this knife for now. Leave the bone knife behind. And I guess I'll leave this weed behind as well. Let's go hunting for a bit. And I know it's annoying, but let's put this here. Take the stones with me. Alright. Let's go get some food while I bitter things, right? While we ponder our choices. It's gonna be another boring episode. But, yeah, I'm thinking maybe... Okay, so, like, if we decide that we have enough time and there's no danger of, like, perma... Like getting frozen to death when the perma night happens, I think we should stick around and just take our time and gather all the resources around here, because we have so many, like, surface copper deposits and then that tin deposit over there. It'd be kind of nice to, like, try to gather it and then just take a long walk, and hopefully we come across more resources to bring back. Or, if it is dangerous, which I assume it will be, we leave immediately on the next episode. But man, look at all this copper, dude. So after I get some food, you know, I kind of want to go to that bear island. I don't remember what direction it was, though. Just to get some more food. Right, get some more bear meat. Delicious bear meat. Or, you know, get mauled and killed by a bear. Is that a fox? Yeah. It's nice to have unlimited spear works. Look at how crooked we throw, dude. It's not my fault. I threw in a straight line, basically, and look at all this left and right nonsense. Where are you going? In the grave. Delicious. Delicious fox meat. Am I recording? Okay, I'm recording. Is my mic on? I should have checked all of these things, but this guy has fat, dude. Big money. So we get one more, right? And we could create another pelt. Although, do I even want to do that? I think we could start making some very rudimentary armor. At the very least, maybe we could have a somewhat protective, like, legs and helmet. I'm not going to bother with the body, to be honest. Definitely be skipping that. Is this more copper? Of course it is. Yeah, dude. At the very least, I think I might use this clay to make a crucible, hammer, and a pick, just so we can melt it down into the crucible, and then we'll split. Maybe I'll just do that episode regardless, so we just have that crucible on the ready. We could just melt it down and pour it out when necessary, right? It just... Actually, I don't know how much energy it takes or how much time it takes to melt it down, but we can get more wood. It's just a hassle. Go straight, dude. Uh-oh. Did something adorable just before it died. It tried to appeal to me, but I'm hungry. Right? Sorry. No amount of peeling will help you when we're starving. In fact, we better eat right now. Get carved down. Get another fatty fox? No, stingy fox. Now that I think about it, that other fox had fat, but no meat. Right? So he was skinny fat. No muscle, a little bit of fat. Oh no. I think that's all I saw, though. Maybe we'll leave now. Yeah, let's head back. I think that there was a bear. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure there was a bear in this direction. I'll get rid of these. I might make another spear. We'll see. I wonder how much, how many stones I have back at the base, too. Is this more copper? We gotta do it. I don't know how much a crucible holds, though. We'll end up finding out the hard way. It's something I was told but forgot about. I think I see a bear. No, never mind. It's just a lump. A lump of blocks. Oh, man, that hurt. I just coughed and my sore abs were like, you hurt now. Well, like I said, it's not the kind of pain where I think I hurt myself. It's just the kind of pain where it's like my body repairing itself, right? Something like that. I'm not an expert at that stuff. Like I said, it's never been an... Oh, there he is. Looks delicious to me. What if I die like this? Goonies never say die. I'm not even gonna turn around, dude. I'm gonna keep swimming. Okay. We're fine. Alright, goonies never say die. Right, because down here it's our time. Down here it's our time. Up there, it's the bear's time, but down here, it's our time. Filthy polar bear. Alright, I'm gonna wait for him. Either I'll just bait him deeper in the water, or I'll just wait for him to leave so I could get my my cool spears. Yes, good. Drown. Drown. Tactical bear drowning. Every time I talk about drowning the bear, I feel far worse than just hunting it. Because it sounds like I'm like doing like the most heinous act in order to like, you know, slay this bear. But I mean, it's fair, dude. I don't feel bad about it anymore. Like, I never played a game that made me like dislike something as much as this game made me dislike bears, dude. I hate them. I'll never forgive them. Damn bears. Not even a Cabela's Big Game Hunter. I never played those games. Those were always games I would see at like at Walmart, right? My mom goes to do whatever, and I'll be like, I'll be in the electronics, you know, looking at video games and stuff. Well, it's probably taking a lot of HP damage. Get speared on. I missed. That looked like a good throw to me. I feel like that was spot on, dude. Right, let me just try to get this without getting mauled. He's out of the water, so we gotta rebait him. Or kill him with spears. Let me go get my other spears, and we'll give it a shot. Where are my spear ears? Over here. Okay, anyways. After we get this bear, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go get a bunch of wood. And then we're gonna go... Maybe we'll get some bonus hunting, right? Because I remember on Bear Island, there were deranged bears. What is this? Oh, that's quartz. So I was looking at a stone under the water. Under the water there. Why are you running? Good. Great. Put another one on the notch, dude. Another bear kill. Gets killed by double bears. Hold on, let me make sure there's no double bears. And that's how paranoid I am. Even in victory, we remain vigilant. Okay. Looks delicious to me. How fat are you? It says low weight. So probably no fat. Maybe 1. Usually it's at least 1. Oh, hell yeah, 2. I mean, we really don't need the hides. They're not dropping any bones for some reason. I wonder if it's because of the snow depth. Let me briefly take a look on top of this slope. Hopefully there's no bears, like, adjacent to me, ready to pounce and avenge his buddy. Seems okay. Alright, didn't we swim to those islands? I don't remember what islands I swam to at all. That's the problem with playing once a week, but... I said this last time, but I feel pretty strongly about... I like being able to read your comments and then consider what you guys say to me. And if I record, you know, back-to-back episodes, I won't be able to do that. So I kind of like this. Right now I'm recording on Thursday night. I was pretty tired, to be honest, but if I record tomorrow, I lose a lot of sleep because I try to do my little simple edit, and then I gotta encode it, right? And then I gotta upload it. I was a little bit late with the current episode that's up. Hopefully this time we'll be on time. I try to upload it around, like, Saturday around 5-6 a.m. Pacific is when I try to get it up. But I was a little late last time. Okay, so the plan is... I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go get a bunch of wood, and we're gonna... I guess I could just murder these trees. I mean, there's trees here. May as well. I don't need to go too far for them. Time for tree murder. But first, let's go cook up some food and set some stuff up. And don't worry, we will sift in the meantime, and maybe I could get some clay. Now, the issue is we want red clay, fire clay. I don't know if fire clay is more likely or less likely or equal to, but we'll give it a shot since we won't be doing anything but cooking. Anyhow. Right, so you guys don't get enraged at me. And that's inefficient, right? As you're wasting time building that greenhouse. Maybe I should make it taller. You know what? Instead of sifting, You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it taller. I'm gonna make that greenhouse a little bit taller. That's what I'll do while we cook up our food. Get out of my way. Don't talk to me until you're an adult. Then it's over for you. Yeah, we'll get these trees. We'll get the trees over there. That should be plenty of wood, I think. I see more food over here. Let's get it. It might be a bunny. If it's a bunny, I might have to make room. What is that? Are you a bunny? That's a bunny, dude. Okay, I'll get rid of the small heights. Just throw straight, please. Oh my god, you... Let's try to lure him into the water, at least. Give him that angle. Come on, fall into a pit. Okay, perfect. A little higher. Got him. Sometimes I wonder how fun spear throwing would be if I was a hunter. Right? I did play it one time because I always play Blackguard. I know some people are actually annoyed that I play Blackguard in this. They're not annoyed, they just are like, why are you doing that? Because I'm me. And that's just, it's the same reason we're playing with like extra damage. Right? I'm just a weirdo. And once, you know, never mind. I was gonna say something, but maybe I won't. Let's get rid of this. You got a nice snack. Let's go back. I kind of want to chop down these trees right now, but maybe I could do that while I'm cooking. I'll just come back here, chop down the trees. That would be way more productive than extending the height of the greenhouse. Right? Maybe I'll do that. Because I got to get the wood. We need the wood. I don't know if I need to be stingy, because we're about to get a bunch of sticks. And I have a good surplus of stones now. And once we have that pick, we'll have unlimited stones, basically. So maybe I should stop being stingy with the tool making. Might be unnecessary. Okay, here's our resin tree. We still hasn't given us resin. We still haven't, by the way, haven't seen the freaking temporal storm, have we? Okay. I don't know if that's concerning or not. Oh yeah, we could just grab all these now. Feels good. We have 24. And in here we have flint. Even better. Keep that in there. 1 resin. That's so stupid. I have a massive crate for 1 thing of resin. We have our torches. I left the wood behind, didn't I? Yeah, let's just start cooking. Dump this leather in here. Now, I don't really know if I should bother curing it. Right? We could potentially get a bag in the future. Like, I could just hold that. We could make like a hunter's bag or something, right? I could try to make some armor. Let's take a look at the armor. Some weird, lame, lamellar. Someone needs to phonetically spell this for me so I know how to say it. We could make one of these. Right? I assume it'll just take 1. Oh, wait. Maybe not. It seems like it needs... Okay. It does just take 1 cured piece, and we have 1 resin. I feel like we may as well do it. Does it reduce accuracy or anything? It does. Now, it's not a big deal because of the way we're eating, right? But I still don't like it. And I'll be honest, here's a big truth. It can save me against like a fox bite or maybe a wolf bite. But if it's like a high-tier sloth, I'm going to get 1 shot and die. It's just my personal experiences with our damage modifier that we have. But it's better than nothing. I don't like being slower, though. And it's kind of a hassle to make. I think I'd rather just... Because let's say we make our crucible, our hammer, and our pick molds. What if I have enough to make a bowl? And I can make a light. You know, some lights with it. That's kind of tempting. Well, let's think about it as we cook. Get in there. Also get it. Man, I can't believe I'm using this for cooking and not storage. What a concept. Keep the fat in there for now. I don't think I have enough wood. Right, we're going to have to get more wood. It's okay. There's some trees right by to kind of like settle this current situation. Probably only need like 2 wood for this, like 2 logs. Whoa! Get in there. Got the button to just throw them all in. Where are my torches? Over here. Burn. Get these going. Alright, maybe I could try sifting, because I do have, like, this much clay. We just need a little bit. It really sucks that we can't mix clay. Like, I don't know how real that is in real life, if it's okay to mix, like, different clay types or not, but I don't know, that bums me out sometimes. And this is definitely a situation for someone playing like this, you know? I guess it's not that big a deal in normal circumstance. Did I leave both my axes behind? Why am I like this? Do I want to make a new one or go get them? Wait. Oh, that's a hoe. Well, this should cook just fine. These will be cooking anyway. Let's just go get it. I don't know. I kind of just want to make it, dude. Just make it out of bone and flint since I have those materials. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it out of bone and flint. And that's wasteful. Yeah, but we're probably going to end up leaving anyway. I'm not too worried about it. You gotta worry about it. No, it's gonna be fine. Make a sick flint axe head. Maybe even our very first one. Nick has been living with the... Actually, I don't know if it's our first one or not. Okay, don't worry. I won't accidentally use sticks. There we go. Let's keep these, like, non-usable items up here. For the time being. Keep this here. Okay. Let's go murder some trees, shall we? Okay, we'll allow these foods to cook. And we'll massacre these. Try to get some of these sticks, but I don't think there's too many. You know what? I don't care. I wonder if we chop this, will the whole thing come down, or will it just stay up? Judging by the time it's taking, it's definitely going to come down. Get chopped done. Why am I injured? Oh, right. I almost died due to sloth wars. Right, the old sloth battles. Now, as we take down these trees, it might be wise to just pull out the resin, make a... Oh, we still have to cure leather. I still haven't decided if I want to do that, dude. Undecided. Oh, there it is. There's that tree. I gotta do it now. I'll tell you something. I don't want to stick around and wait for it to cure. Because I think I'm gonna leave next episode. Right? I think we'll all be in agreement to leave, even though we just built that house. The only way I'll stay is if we know for sure that when the long dark comes, if we know it won't get, like, exceedingly cold. Hey, be quiet out there. I'm doing a stream. Deranged drifters. Wow, this thing goes deep. Like, weirdly deep. Like, I'm concerned about it deep. There might be, like, a cave system nearby. Alright, get this in there. Let's go turn these into... What the? Let's turn these into logs so we can keep our fire going. Get log done. Okay. I'd say about this much. Maybe a little bit more. Let's just add up to 10. Fuck it, 11's fine. Alright, let me eat this before we leave. Looks too delicious to leave behind. Alright, let's go get all those logs. I think I'm just gonna follow the plan of making a crucible, a pickaxe mold, and a hammer mold. And if I can make... Sorry, the 2 molds and a crucible. I don't know if 17 clay is enough for that. In fact, I'll be honest, I don't think it is. It's unlikely. Ah, screw it. We have a lot of branches right now, so I'm not too concerned about it. Maybe I'll regret it in the future, but... Oh, that's right. I will, because I need at least 30 around there to fire these projects. True, true. Okay, let's be more thorough on that one, since it's easier to get to anyway. Okay. Well, we got some return. We got a few sticks out of that. Alright. Let's not be greedy. Let's not be lazy. Let's use our hands. I'll be honest. I try to look for like a stick bush like this one. Like a branchy bush or tree leaves. But most of the time I just click whatever. I am just too lazy to check. I mean, I know I could just look up top, but I really don't... I just don't want to. I'm just gonna punch it all, because I'm an inefficient, dumb idiot. Okay. I think... I know I keep repeating myself, but it's just because, like, I'm thinking out loud so I can talk to you guys. I really do think I'm going to do this. I think the plan is going to be to try to make the two molds in the crucible, gather all this stuff I can, and see how much I can melt down into one crucible, and then split. And I want it to be the thing is, it might be pointless to gather all the copper, right? But if I break it down and bring it with me, maybe it'll end up worth it. I don't think it will. So what I might end up doing is I might just leave it behind in like in the fire pits or in a crate. But I think the focus will be like, once we make the hammer and the pick and the crucible, we'll get the tin. We'll get all the tin we can. We'll split it up. Then we'll start gathering copper. We'll get like 2 nodes of it or something. Then we'll see how much can fit in one crucible. And if there's still space, I'll go get more. Until like we deplete all of our tin stuff. And we know that we have the maximum that we could take in bronze form. I think that'll be the plan. That is the plan, dude. Unless the only way the plan gets diverted is if you guys say, Ends, don't worry about the long dark. It'll be perfectly warm. You're never going to die. You're never going to grow old. And you're never going to get sick. Right, if you guys tell me this, then we'll alter the plan. We'll stick around long enough that we gather all these resources, and maybe I'll go on journeys to bring back more clay, or maybe we'll just sift until we have enough clay, and then I'll try to make some like rudimentary, I hate to say it, but armor. Making copper armor makes me mad, but I, you know, I'll feel a lot safer battling these deranged bears. Actually, I think it's actually more dangerous, right? Because let's really think about it. Polar bears are the highest strength bear, right, in terms of damage. And if I'm going to be slower, I barely escape them on a regular basis. If I'm going to be slower, they're just going to kill me, especially when I get in the water. So I think it might be better to just be naked, dude. Unless it's like a very high grade, like steel. But I already tested steel, by the way, a long time ago. Like episode 1 or whatever it was. And it wasn't effective against polar bears. Like, sure, you could kill them, but not without losing like more than half your HP. So I'm talking about the settings I play under, not under default settings. I think you just got to be nude. I think the ideal armor for us is Gambison or the absolute best steel. Maybe iron. I think that's the life we're going to live. Life on the edge. Right? Like a deranged maniac running full speed all the time. Only have 1 spear. This was unwise. I have no knife. This was unwise. I think there's a knife we left behind at the tree I'm going to, so it's okay. Okay, let's make sure we don't lose... It's like lined up with the tree. The most left tree on the screen. Don't worry, it makes sense in my head. There's different types of rocks down there in boulders. I was kind of hoping it was ruins, but my hopes are dashed. And there could be. Everyone knows ruins love a good orifice, a good crevice. We do have vines here, apparently. Huh. Okay, let's grab this cool axe. Oh, I brought all this weird with me. That's kind of a mistake. Needed this knife to bring back the meat. Guess I'll leave this axe behind. And we have extra sticks now, which is nice. It's going to be useful for the kiln. We don't have enough grass for all those kilns. What am I talking about? The plan. I just realized this. I have enough grass for like one kiln. The plan, you idiot. You dummy. So even if I had the clay, I don't freaking have the grass to light them all. Man, I was getting all excited too. I wonder how many of you guys were thinking, you don't have, where is you getting this grass from, man? You're right, I don't have the fucking grass for it. So I got all this weed for nothing. Now I'm thinking about other stuff we could do. Damn. We really don't need this. Let's just get that fox meat. Hopefully that's fat. Yeah, that kind of puts a change in plans, man. I'm leaning towards exploration for now, and then coming back. Because what if there's like one ruin somewhere that'll give us the grass we need to finish the plan? The plan! Alright, change of slight change. So until we decide in the comments about like if we're gonna stay or if we're gonna go to avoid the perma nighttime. I'm gonna pick a direction and just go straight. Let's get all those ice blocks to use as markers so we don't get lost. Alright, we're gonna go for a long walk and hopefully I don't get lost and lose everything. Now, when I say lose everything, it's not that much. I have what matters, right? I'll take the bag stuff and I'll take my food. At the end of the day, that's what matters the most. Like, if I were to lose all this, it's not really a big deal. I mean, it is in terms of, like, how we're playing and our current luck, but, like, let's be honest, it doesn't really matter. I don't see any grass sprouting there, dude. Very disappointed about this crappy farm I have going. Wait, this actually grew? How long have I been here? We gotta be close to a temporal storm, dude. That does concern... I am concerned about that. Okay, I'm gonna grab all the flint. Alright, things I will carry with me forever. I'll grab all these torches. Let's just store this wood in here for now. The resin, I don't know. The flint, I'll just take with me, whatever. Okay, so keep this with us. This will be our marker. This I'll keep up top. Right, the sticks I kind of want to take with me, but I'll leave a big chunk of them behind for now. I want to take a bunch of ice with us. I don't know what I did with all my ice. I think I put them in one of these. I think I put them in oh shit, I left the camp where I put it in. Didn't I? My bad. Okay, this goes bad in 3.4 days. Look this up. Okay, I can leave behind a lot of this stuff, right? Like, I guess we really don't need the flint right now. I'll leave that behind. Put in one of these. Can leave behind the clay for now. I could sift, right? But I'd rather just pick a direction and walk. Let's go grab our stuff, and then we'll leave. We'll leave on a journey. Oh, hold on, let me process some of this weird. Did I bring an axe? Of course I didn't. Do I have an axe here? I have a knife. Alright, you know what? I don't want to make another axe. Because I left both behind, and you know what? I'll just cook it on the way. Maybe it'll finish. There's no way. There's no way it's gonna finish. Let's go. Alright, never mind. We're fine. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. I do want to leave some stuff behind, but like on the off chance we do fuck up and never come back, I want to take the most important things with me. Right, which is our nighttime light and waterproof light source. Okay, we'll take these with us. And a knife. I'll grab the axe when we get there. We'll grab some more ice blocks when we get there. That's going to be our markers. And we want to come back here, of course, because of all the resources. But basically, I'm just going to pick a direction. We have like a good amount of wood. I think it'll be enough. Maybe I should make that charcoal pit now before we leave. Okay, tactical call. Let's make the charcoal pit over there. Right? Do I have all of them? I have a chunk of them. This should be enough. Let's make our charcoal pit on the point where we're going to leave from. Excuse me. So that way I have some charcoal being made, just in case we end up finding clay or something. And we want to, like, melt down the stuff into tin. I'm not sure if charcoal is necessary. I don't know the temperatures for bronze. But just in case, dude. Man, I really want to eat that fox, but we have a good amount of food. We're not too worried about it right now. I have a feeling that they're going to update this food thing. Because the way it functions right now does make, like, the debuff of, like, Blackguard and this sort of situation pointless. I'll be honest. I think they should. Right? I know what I said before. But I really do think they should change it. Right? But before they do that, they kind of have to, like, rebalance some other things. Like, let's hope they do it in a meaningful way and not just nerf it. I feel pretty strongly about this. I'm not a game designer, right? So I don't know how tough things are, but I strongly don't like it when balancing just involves, like, just whacking it with the nerf stick, you know? But it needs to be different from this, right? It needs to be different because this is... It feels, I don't know, to me it feels like we're rationing our food and the sacrifice is our inventory space, but, like, it does feel a little OP, right? And even in my live stream game, I eat a lot less because now I know how it works. So I only eat a lot when I want to boost my nutrition. I don't know, that kind of all makes sense though, right? Because, like, if you're not spamming the food and not boosting your nutrition, then that just means that you have overall less HP because your nutrition is low, but you survive. So maybe it's perfect the way it is. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about that, but... let's make a charcoal pit. I'm not sure if you could do it in snow. I know you could use ice for it because I've done it before. So let's just do that. We're going to make a very rudimentary charcoal pit. Let's just do it one lower. Might need more ice, but we potentially have more ice chances on the way there. Since I don't know how snow behaves as a charcoal pit, why? There are creatures in the way. I'm not a creature. How dare they? Let's just make a 1x2. Alright, we'll do a 1x2 charcoal pit. Okay. Let's grab these first. Let's grab an axe. This guy. And he's about to blow up, dude. 17, that's not enough. We need at least, like, one more stack. So guess what we're doing? Manufacture a world-famous axe. I can't see this at all. I gotta lean in on my monitor and squint my eyes. I bet there's a mod for this, dude. Right? A mod to make this visible. I would be embarrassed if it's by design to make it hard. That's a weird thing. But I would be embarrassed to have the game out this long and and that's still being complete. Maybe it's my eyesight. Maybe it's my over, like, the bloom and my settings and I'm just blind. I'm willing to admit this. But I think it's hard to see, dude. And I think that's unnecessary. Like, I don't know if they could have, like, changing colors depending on the material or something, but I feel like it's unnecessarily hard to see for a lens. But everyone on my stream, my regulars, they all know I'm literally blind, so it could just be a skill issue on my part. I didn't bring grass, did I? Oh, that's right. I forgot to make charcoal that costs grass. I keep forgetting about the grass thing. It's like, it just doesn't cross my mind anymore. I'm thinking if it's worth it. I think until I know I'm doing this, it's not really worth it, is it? I like how I keep doing these things that revolve around grass. You can't do that, Ents. I wonder if anybody thought of that. Ents, you can't do that. You fool. Big dummy. Alright, how's our temperature? We're great, dude. We're nice and toasty with our little gloves and our little booties. We're fine. Okay, we'll take an axe. We'll take a knife. I would like to make a couple more spears. We'll go ahead and do that now. I'm going to take this ice with us because it's going to be our marker. What we're hoping for is ruins, and we get some grass from them. I kind of want to go south, but I feel like we're going to end up going south anyways. We could just pick any direction, really. How do I check? Like this. There's no wind. Maybe you can tell with the clouds. I think they're going that way, meaning that's west. I don't mind heading west. Right, so that... No, that's east, because it blows from the west, right? So if it's coming from there, that's west. So that means that's north. Okay. I think they're going that way. It's hard to tell. Alright, I say we do it. We'll go from that point, right? And I'll put down a marker. Just because, like, once I go a long distance, I have a hard time recognizing where I am. So I'm going to put a marker pointing towards the house. So that way, when I come back from that direction... Oh, there's that marker I put! That's my logic. Alright, let's go. We're going for a long walk. This is a fairly boring episode, so I do apologize. But I think it'll be... If anyone's still sticking around with me, I think we'll have a good conversation about our tactics here. I'm leaning towards leaving. Even though I built that house and stuff, I'm leaning towards leaving. Because I don't know when it starts getting, like, permanently dark. Like, I just don't know. Is this where Bear Island was? I don't remember. I don't know if it was this direction or that other one, but let's head this way for now. Keep your eyes peeled for ruins. Maybe we could see some from the water. I don't know if there's like underwater ruins. I think it is possible though. And that could be one. That looks like a snow block though. Nope, I was wrong in both accounts. Alright, well. Next episode's probably going to be all about exploration. Probably getting lost. Right? Maybe getting killed by a bear. A lot of things could go wrong while traveling. But I might just pick one direction and keep going that direction until we come across a body of land. We have plenty of food to do this. We're just not heading south. Which might be a waste, but like I said, we have a ton of resources there. And if we happen to get some grass, we might be able to make use of all of it. And it'd be really nice if we could take a crucible full of bronze when we head southward. It could save us a lot of steps. So we'll see. I'm not sure about the temperature thing. Because I kind of saw stuff in the comments that suggested that happens. We shall see. So we're going to need a marker like on top of that slope pointing this way so I don't get lost. I feel like I'm going to get lost. That's okay. If I have to, maybe I could review the footage and figure out my way home. But I'll be honest, I'm not very good at spatial reasoning. Is that the word? Like, I get lost easily in real life. I go by landmarks. And it's mostly because I'm bad with names. Like, I'll forget the names of streets and stuff. Because I'm dumb. Right? So, I always go by like, oh, yeah, it's that wood. That's that one building. Or, oh, I remember this exit because of this park here. Like, that's not a good way to live your life, but that's how I am. There's so much land there. I feel like we should be checking up there. Right? But I have this rule of, like, when I go exploring, I go in straight lines. So that way it's really hard to get lost. It's just a rule of thumb for me. And I will be using markers. The markers are the most important. Let's get these rocks. Look like granite. Nice. Nice boulders, I'll take them. I remember being excited about seeing water like this, because then you could find, like, surface ore and stuff, but I think they might have made it so it's hard to do that now. Please don't let there be bears here. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? I don't want to go over an hour. And maybe you guys could stop me from going on this pointless journey. Like, maybe we'll decide to, like, spend this time, this food, the resources we have now, to just start heading south. Right? So we still have that shot to make that choice. We'll see what you guys say. Sorry about the cursed episode. I know nothing happened. And I know you guys reassure me. A lot of you guys that stuck with me are very nice to me. I appreciate it. And you guys that, like, criticize me or, like, don't do that, that's fine too. I'm okay with that. And if I mess around, like if I joke with you about it, please don't get mad. Because I just laugh at it, right? And if it becomes too serious, then, neither of us have fun. But thank you guys, again, for sticking with me. I still like doing these, so I hope you guys... oh shit, I see movement. Am I deranged? Is there like a reflection or smoke coming off the ice? My paranoia of bears has exceedingly got higher. Alright, that's all I can say. Alright, you guys. That's it for now. Let's figure out what to do with cold down.